right, y'all, we got a good one today. Welcome to Red Pill Discourse. So we're about to go in on some anime. We're probably going to do this about once a month. Today we kind of just want to introduce you guys to the type of anime that we're into.
Hentai.
You know, get a... yeah, that one's on the low, though. But get you guys into the type of anime, talk through a couple of them, and then in depth more in the next couple of months, go through them and like actually really get into some real good discussions. So, but super excited to talk to you guys about anime today. Super adamant about this genre of animation, and we watch a lot and various different kinds. Manny, what's going on? What's up with the anime world?
Well, let's just start off by I'll start off. I've been watching anime since I was a youth.
A youth?
Yeah, a youth. You know, I'm trying to be on my Jamaican. I'm trying to be on my. Y'all saw that clip of what's Tom Hanks' son? What's his name?
I don't know. What, you want to look up?
I don't know.
that the foot's all tatted and everything.
Yeah. He fucking goes and start doing the Jamaican voice and shit. He's all white as fuck. He was saying it's a white boy summer and shit. Anyways, I've been watching anime since I was a kid, man. I don't know, shit. You've known me my whole life.
I feel like we all have.
Anime. My first anime was probably, if I remember correctly, Dragon Ball Z.
I think my first anime, to be honest, was Sailor Moon. But
okay.
like not like adamantly watching it. I just remember Sailor Moon being like
your first one.
Like, oh, what the heck kind of animation is this? But really, when I started watching, it was honestly Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball Z. Like that was, but I feel like everyone remembers Dragon Ball Z because that was like the real most popular one in the US. Like if you don't know who Dragon Ball Z is, fuck you, right? Like you know Goku.
Everybody knows Goku.
Everyone
bro.
knows Goku, Vegeta.
Goku solos the universe.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, I feel like it was Dragon Ball Z if you have to say like a very clear one. But I very adamantly remember watching Yu Yu Hakusho. It was like one of my favorite '90s animes.
Yeah, definitely Yu Yu Hakusho. But
Inuyasha.
Yeah. You know, my older cousin Romina put me onto a lot of those animes. But you know, she was a little older and I was younger, so like I would watch them with her, but I didn't really get into it because I must have been young, like 7, 8 years old when she showed me Inuyasha and I forgot what else she was showing me, but yeah, Dragon Ball Z was the first one that I got into by myself. I would watch it after school, like while I was eating dinner. Started watching. I think the arc that caught me, that really got me to start watching was Namek. Namek.
Oh, when Planet Namek was gonna blow up.
Yeah, well, that whole arc, like the whole journey of like them being on Namek, Gohan, Vegeta,
Piccolo,
the whole Krillin dying.
Yeah, Krillin dying like every scene and then being resurrected.
Every scene. He died. Frieza killed him, and then that triggered Goku to go Super Saiyan for the first time.
Yeah,
so it's just classic, like legend.
Yeah, I get that. Actually, the arc that really got me was Cell's arc, Cell's tournament on Earth.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
That arc was sick. And I swear to God, if you're a real Dragon Ball Z fan, like Dragon Ball Z influenced like everything, even like outside in life. Like I remember we'd finish watching Dragon Ball Z and we'd go outside and start play fighting. I'd be like, oh man, and then like, you know, you just go out and it like really sparks your imagination. You go outside, you just start fucking someone up. Like just like, I'm Vegeta. No, I'm Goku. I'm stronger than everyone.
Yeah, on the role playing shit. Yeah, no, for sure. It was definitely a treat that we got to watch it when we were kids. Because I know I get introduced to a lot of anime now that was out when we were kids, but I didn't know about it. Yeah. And I was like, damn, like this would have hit different as a kid. Like, because everything hits different, like as a kid versus adult, teenager, whatever.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad we got to experience that as children, and then also now I can go back and watch as an adult and it still hits.
Yeah, but I also appreciate the fact that because we appreciate it as children, we're also passing that on to our kids, and our daughters are even getting into it. And I'm like, hell yeah, because like if my daughter like disrespected anime, I'd have to beat the shit out of her, push her through a wall or something.
My daughter doesn't like it. She even told me she was like I fake liking it. I promise you, she said I fake liking it because I got jealous because I have a niece named Josie and she's really into anime like Jade. Yeah. So she was like, I faked it because I was jealous because you guys are always talking about it, but I was like, I don't really like it. She likes.
I'm pushing her through a wall.
She likes Hannah Montana and shit, bro. It's just she knows
she's a girly girl for sure.
But she's young right now. You never know. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how her taste comes in, But hey, fuck it. I mean, now that we know like where our origins came from, what's going on right now? How does the anime right now stack up to the anime that we watched as kids? And of those animes that you're watching right now, like put these people on. What are the good ones?
Well, that's a lot. That's a lot to answer
okay.
right now.
All right. I asked too many
Hold
things.
on.
Let's isolate it.
Hold on. We'll get to that. We'll get to that just real quick. So that was my first one that I got started with. But from then, since I was a kid till now, I've probably watched like at least 50 animes. And it was a slow progression, you know. Like at first, it was just whatever came on Cartoon Network, Toonami. That's how I got introduced, like Cowboy Bebop, all the ones on Adult Swim hit, you know, like
Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach, all like that's how I got introduced to those. But then it wasn't until I was like a teenager, started being on the internet. You know, we grew up with the internet, so as soon as I was able to actually find websites to watch anime, that's when I got into Naruto Shippuden.
Fool, you're the king of fucking YouTube, bro. I remember coming home from school, and the internet was a new concept. Obviously, when we were like middle school, like it was out there, but it wasn't really then. And I mean, we still had AOL. Remember AIM? God. But I remember,
that's a discussion for another day.
Me and this fool grew up together. Like, I mean, we would see each other on the weekends. I mean, it was just, his mom was always traveling. But anyways, I remember coming home from school, and this was always on the computer, and I would like, you know, I had soccer practice and things like that, but I'd be like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm on YouTube. And I'm all like, what is that? And he's just like, I'll show you. It's like, you know, you upload videos. And I'm like, okay. And like this man would watch everything from like anime to like conspiracy theorists to like back when the Illuminati was like the conspiracy like that you needed to know about. Like this fool watched like a fucking 90-part series, and like he watched it all, and it would just be like, God damn. So I get what he means. Like this fool was the king of the internet for sure.
But yeah, so that's what got me into all anime. Now I've watched like up to 50, but
it's a lot.
Yeah.
I probably watched like 15 good ones. Yeah.
What about you, Paul? How many have you watched?
Probably around there, 15.
Actually, I feel like I didn't give myself enough credit. I say 20.
Yeah, I think when I was the cool thing about us too is that we were into anime before it was cool to be into anime.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No, I get what you mean. Like, we're not just jumping on it. We're not dick riding the anime.
And we weren't like super into it. We weren't
now.
going to like the conventions and stuff. We weren't cosplaying back then because like we were kids or whatever. We didn't really have but we would watch it. I was watching it in high school for sure.
Yeah. And it wasn't really anything to talk about. You just went home and did it. Like, and you talked about it. Like, and it wasn't anything to be embarrassed about. Now, because there's like a whole movement and stuff. Like, it's like you got like your hardcore anime fans that are like, did you just start watching that? Like, I started watching that like when I was 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt the embarrassment like before though, back in the day. It's like, it's not something I would like go and tell my friends about.
No?
Yeah.
Okay, actually,
sure.
I kind of feel like that. I remember one time I told my homie I watched Dragon Ball Z, and he called me a fucking dork. And I was all like, okay, I'm going to keep that to myself now.
Yeah, it's definitely more accepted now. Like now I tell people, and people are usually like, they'll perk up and they'll be like, oh, what do you like? What do you
like
watch?
now it's acceptable to have
Before
like phone
it was like,
cases
oh,
that are,
okay,
like,
whatever, bro.
Anime.
Yeah, like, yeah, anime merch and shit. Before I would have anime merch, no one would know what it was.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But that's what's up. That's a pretty good amount from all of us. So right now, what I'm currently watching, what I'm keeping up with is Tokyo Revengers. Go ahead and check that one out if you haven't. I'm also caught up on the manga. The manga's really good. That one's gonna be a really good show. Hopefully they keep animating it. The storyline is pretty dope. It's pretty refreshing too. It's not just like slaying demons like half the other animes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's pretty cool. I like it. And then I'm also watching To Your Eternity. That one's cool, but it's very depressing. So if you like being in your feelings, definitely watch that one. That one's I'm not even gonna go into it because it starts off. The first episode starts off already. It's a whole roller coaster ride. Mm-hmm. That's for this season that I'm watching. That means that it's still currently.
Yeah, that they're actually still putting out content and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like you find like a lot of really good animes that are kind of like, you know, the people that say like, oh, I found that before everyone hopped on it.
Yeah.
Like I kind of am more like probably your more average like just mainstream anime, because like even the ones I'm keeping up on right now, they're older but they're still putting out content. Boruto, the next generation,
My Hero, right? That one's
My Hero Academia, season 5.
I haven't watched the new season. I only watched the one you were watching it the other day.
Yeah.
But I'm keeping with Boruto because it finally caught up to the manga.
Yeah. Oh man, it's good.
Because the fillers were terrible.
I mean, how it started off, I feel like people were pretty upset. Like, oh, this fool's whack. Boruto's whack. And then honestly, the arc gets really good after they fight the Akatsuki. That arc is starting to get really good.
Whoa. They have a.
You're talking about Shippuden. Yeah, they have
no,
the
not
Naruto
Shippuden,
manga.
Boruto. They bring.
No. It's the Akutsuki. I don't even know how to say it, but
Akatsuki.
that was from Shippuden.
No, Akatsuki. No, there's the Okatsuki clan from Miyuga.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah.
It's similar wording, but no, I know the Akatsuki, bro. That shit died with Itachi. Rest in peace.
Itachi's the GOAT.
But anyways,
Itachi's my favorite Naruto character, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a complete badass, awesome guy. But yeah, no. So I'm saying like I'm more mainstream. Like the two animes that you said right now, like I don't even know them. Like they're probably more of like people who are really involved and indulged in anime. Like I said, mine's basic. My Hero Academia is still putting out content. One Piece is still putting. Like I'm barely on episode 22. It has like 1,000 episodes, but they're still actually putting out content. So I've started watching. So like One Piece, Boruto, My Hero Academia, like Fire Force, like those are like probably like more mainstream.
Well, ever since COVID, all I've been watching is like as form of like entertainment when I'm by myself is like watching on TV or just movies or anime. Like, that's all I watch. And then and usually I'm either listening to music, which you don't watch. You could do that while working out, while doing other stuff, or podcasts. So it's like the only thing I watch is anime ever since COVID because I had to binge a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. I walk by your room, it'd be like 4 a.m, you're asleep, and there's anime. I'm just like, goddamn. 24/7. He's just soaking it all in while he's sleeping.
I'm getting ready for Japan, bro.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be an awesome trip. All right, well, from the animes though, like I feel like there's a couple of ones that they're not currently putting out content. They're kind of on a hiatus right now, either pending another season or whatever. But let's put our fans on, our listeners on to some good animes. Like if you haven't watched anime, what animes do they need to watch? Like I'm talking about Demon Slayer.
Yeah, beginner animes like for everybody, like that everybody will enjoy is definitely like he said, Demon Slayer. The new one, man, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh, love it. The animation on that is incredible.
Yeah. And then if you're a girl, yeah, for sure, you're gonna love Gojo. Yeah, just check it out.
No, not just Gojo, but I mean, I feel like a girl can appreciate because the actual characters in there, the girl characters, they keeping up with the male characters.
Oh yeah, all the characters are badass.
Usually you don't see that in anime. Like usually the girls obviously like they bring some level of like, or they're either medics like Naruto. You know, like they bring.
Well, Sakura is just nerfed the whole time.
I feel like they numb the girl characters down, but in JJK they don't. Man, the girl characters on there are fucking OP.
And if you read manga and you haven't read the JJK manga, read that.
Oh. I haven't, but
anime only isn't ready for season 2. They're not ready for Shibuya arc, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know. If you know, you know.
I just know it's a great, amazing show you guys put me on.
But yeah, definitely great starter anime is Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen, Dragon Ball Z, one of the old ones. I mean, the newer generations. If you want to stick to newer generations, My Hero Academia,
Fire Force.
No, that's not like a beginner one because a lot of people. Because like you don't really like care for it, right?
Well, I don't care for it because I watched for in English and I didn't like it in English, so now I gotta watch it in sub, and I'm liking it in sub.
I've been speaking to a lot of like kids who are.
The animation's great. The animation's amazing.
Oh, the animation's beautiful, and it's gonna get better. But I've been talking to a lot of kids, and what I mean by kids, I've been talking to a lot of like 17 to like 21-year-olds about that show, and a lot of them are telling me, and I don't know if it's just the kids I'm talking to, maybe, but a lot of them are telling me that they can't get into Fire Force because it's about firefighters, and they seem like very like they just judge it right away. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was saying maybe it's not a beginner one. Mm-hmm. But
Naruto, probably Naruto is a beginner one.
Since he brought up Fire Force is in my top 5 new generation anime right now, because the second season was probably the best season that's come out so far, but I'm caught up with the manga, and as long as they stick to the manga, the new seasons are going to be even better, and a bunch of people are going to hop on the Fire Force train. For sure, 100%. People are sleeping on it.
Yeah, I feel like Naruto's a beginner one. Naruto's probably one of the best one of the best animes of all time.
One Piece.
I'm
not going to speak on One Piece because I haven't watched it, but I have heard everybody who I respect their opinion on anime always says that One Piece is good, so.
I know it's a little older, but you've always told me about Hunter x Hunter.
Oh, Hunter x Hunter, yes, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely that one. I was just trying to say like newer ones, but yeah, there's the list goes on and on, but definitely check those out for sure. Those are good beginner, but once you start getting into getting the feel, so like you're kind of like you say you've watched like 15
to 20.
15 to 20. What would you say you're leaning towards in like form of genre that you like? Like, what's your favorite genre right now? Like, for instance, like for me, I lean towards like that. I've been watching a lot of them. I like dark.
Yes, I was gonna say yeah.
Dark.
You
gory,
guys put me on dark, gory, like
berserk.
Yeah, like the good guy doesn't always win at the end type of shit. Yeah.
Devilman Crybaby type.
Devilman Crybaby. That one was, I was just so hurt because like I wasn't ready for that level of darkness because I was all like, oh, like everything's gonna be good in the end, and it was like, what? Like the good guys lose. Like,
did you watch it?
I did. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Devilman Crybaby.
So I feel like you guys have moved me over to that genre, and now I'm ready for it. And it's for more experienced anime consumers, but yeah.
So
I think,
if you're like us and you like the dark stuff, man, definitely like get your feet wet. Or if you're just the type that just wants to just go balls deep, like Neon Genesis Evangelion, for sure, gotta watch that.
It's an older one too.
That one's an older one, but there's none like it still. There's
The
still
fight scenes
also too the older ones. It's just like with movies, you know, like the older like horror movies like The Shining, the classics, you know, like it's just like
things that wouldn't compete, like Alien, like
something
things
was
that
going on like in the 80s and 90s where people were just twisted, man.
Yeah,
like there was
like you can't recreate that level of
it was like cocaine or something. Something was going on with
there
the
was
world.
still cocaine and coke back then. That's why.
Yeah, something was going on. Y'all were tweaking back then, but if you guys like the dark stuff, Neon Genesis Evangelion, literally it's in my top 3 for sure of all time. Like I don't know where to place it. It's great. I love it.
Okay, what are the other two?
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That one could be maybe a starter one, but I would definitely start with like a Demon Slayer or Jujutsu Kaisen first.
Demon
then
Slayer,
get
baby.
onto Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist will have you questioning, like it's very philosophical. So if you like philosophy and stuff like that, like it goes there. It goes into like we can get it. We'll make a whole video on that. On the whole.
But I would agree with that only because also too, not just the like plot, the arcs behind it, but I feel like Full Metal Alchemist had like really great animation for the time it came out compared to all at the time it came out, early 2000s. Like it had some really great animation that can keep up even with animation now.
Well, there was the first one, like the first run that they did, and then Brotherhood came out like how many years after that one?
Yeah, I think I had you watch Brotherhood.
Yeah, like
Brotherhood to me is the better version. But
yeah, like 4 years.
Watch
after
both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to watch both. All right, what's the other one? So, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood,
and then Hunter.
Yeah. Attack on Titan's not on there.
We'll see how it ends.
Okay,
we got it.
It's got to end. Okay,
it's got to end. Yeah, you can't.
Respect that.
You can't.
But it's so good.
If we're talking manga, I would put it up there in my top 5 just because I don't want to ruin it. Well, I'm not gonna spoil it. We'll do a manga episode one day too. We'll have Jade come on here and we'll get into
Jade's
it.
my sister. She's the one who puts actually all of us on anime. She's right up there with this guy, and she's only 17, so she's a real beast when it comes to the anime world.
Yep.
She put us on for JJK. She found
did.
it before you, and
she was like, "Are you on the JJK wave?" And I was like, "No."
and she was like, "You better watch it." And
it was like I would have found out about it if like maybe 2 or 3 episodes had dropped, but literally the first episode just dropped,
and she was on it.
And I watched the first episode, and I was like, "Damn!" But maybe she was on the manga already. I don't know how she found out about it.
She reads all the mangas. She's with the shits.
Yeah, she's caught up on the Fire Force one too. That's why I'm telling you, she knows the stuff with Fire Force.
I'm so proud. Like when she starts speaking about anime, I feel so proud. I'm just like, how the fuck does she know so much? She knows all their names. She knows all the arcs. She knows everything. I'm like, how?
Because
she's with it. But no, Attack on Titan.
Also,
I love it.
If you guys are anime fans, she is very good at customizing shoes. And she does a lot of like anime customs. She usually does like Air Forces or Vans. So she'll put your favorite anime character on your shoes.
Yeah, she just finished one for JoJo's.
We'll plug her for sure. We're gonna
for JoJo's Wild Adventure.
She did JoJo's.
She just did a JoJo one. It came out pretty fucking sick.
Have you guys seen JoJo's?
I never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I can't get through the first season. I know everybody keeps saying it's good.
It's too flamboyant for me. I don't know what it is. It's just too flamboyant. You know what I mean?
It was too boring the first season. I need to get. I know it's gonna be good. I've done that before where I can't get through it, and then I get through it, and then I'm like, okay, this is good.
Okay. I can't do it. I just don't. Oh man. Well, tell me a little bit more about your top one then.
I don't know which order. I don't know which order to put them in. I'm just saying top 3. Like definitely 3. I don't know.
Well,
what
I'm just saying. So
order.
I feel like more people know about Full Metal Alchemist, and more people know about Hunter.
They all shine. They all shine in their own respects, right? So Neon Genesis Evangelion is, I would say, when you first start watching it, you just think it's like a mecha anime. So you haven't seen it, right?
So, I've only seen parts of it, like some of the crazy fight scenes you showed me, but not the whole anime.
So I'm not gonna like spoil it, but we'll like describe it a little bit. So when I first started watching it, I thought it was just gonna be like kind of like a Gundam, like a Gundam, but a little bit different. But you could already tell, like in the first couple episodes, like that it's gonna be a little different because it has very like the show has a lot of symbolism. Even in the beginning, they're always dropping hints. They're always foreshadowing. There's a lot of religious symbolism. You can already tell something's creeping up. Like it's not just what you think it is type of anime, and I like that. I like animes. I like any type of work or anything that I'm gonna watch where I don't know what's gonna happen next. Like that's like
for sure.
Yeah, like if I can't predict it, I like that shit. I hate when it's just way too predictable.
I know when it's too predictable.
Way too predictable.
Back in the day, me and Manny, because we got really good at like foreshadowing plot. Like we would destroy plots. We'd just be like 5 minutes in the movie, like this is gonna happen, and then I'm like, oh, it's fucking boring. Like me and Manny already predicted how everything was gonna come out. Like I agree. I don't like predictable plots or ways that things turn out. I like that twist. I mean. Yeah. It's just so I feel like I gotta watch it now then because I love that type of anime. Well,
no,
just
for sure. And then a lot of
storytelling.
And like I said, a lot of the kids that I talk to, they feel like they don't want to watch it because they're so used to the new animation being so good. Like they're so spoiled. Like animation is so crisp nowadays that they will look at it and they get offset by it because they're just like do I have to really watch? But like I appreciate it. Cause like it's like vintage, like it's like you know what I mean.
I was just about to say correct word vintage, but like you said, it's like horror movies now. Like like now you watch like The Conjuring, right? And the demons look so real, it's scary, right? But I mean, you would look and someone that liked horror movies would go and watch maybe Poltergeist or like you said The Shining, and they'd be like, this is terrible. Like this can't even compete with anything. Like what is going on? Yeah. But they don't respect the vintageness of it, and it's like this was scary back in that time, and they don't respect the plot or like I would say just the creativity, the originalness of it. But it's good. Doesn't make any less. But they're right. They're spoiled by how great the animation is now.
For sure, they're spoiled. But you know what I mean? Because we didn't grow up with like anime isn't the same here as it is in Japan. It's getting there. It's starting to like resemble how like there's so many anime fans out here that it's starting to show in theaters. Kids are starting to like it. People are starting to grow up with it.
It's starting to become mainstream.
Yeah, it's starting to become real mainstream.
It's not a subculture anymore.
But it's been mainstream in Japan, so they're still
of course.
They can't process that like there's you know what I'm saying? Like those movies from back in the day can hit too.
Yeah, like The Exorcist, right? That you were saying.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
That's still creepy, bro.
Yeah, like The Exorcist can compete with horror movies now because it's a fucking classic. Like you can never say that The Exorcist, first of all, is what created the way for horror those demonic movies. Yeah. But even now, you throw that on compared to like a Conjuring or like whatever other horror movies. I don't watch horror movies because I don't fuck around with demonic shit. You're inviting otherworldly stuff. We'll get into that later. But yeah, like you put it side to side. Yeah, maybe the actual like theatrics of it, you can't keep up with it, but it can. Yeah. Because it's fucking timeless. And that's how, like you said, that same mentality, you can bring that into the anime world. Exactly.
This anime is definitely timeless. For sure.
Okay.
But yeah, so at first you just think it's like a mecha anime. It has a little hint of slice of life. So I don't know if you're familiar with slice of life, but slice of life basically is like anime where like they'll show like people's day-to-day lives. And like it's very like lighthearted, which is cool because like it gets super dark and foreshadowing and very like symbolic, and then all of a sudden it switches over and it has this very like light, joking like side, and all the characters are like they get to show off different parts of them that you don't really see, and then it goes back to just like and then you're just like what is this, you know, like you're kind of just like in the beginning like what is this, and then it just enwraps you and like enthralls you into the whole plot of the story. And it's like one of those things where you have to definitely watch it a few times to like really truly. Even now, like there's debates on like what everything truly means. Like there, you can go on like
interpretations
Reddit
and stuff.
Yeah, because there's so much symbolism, right?
Okay.
So you can go on Reddit and people have written thesis statements on this on the show, and then also the end movie, which is called The End of Evangelion, and the ending to the show. So go ahead, you watch that for sure. But go ahead if you guys like stuff like that. Go ahead and watch it. It's definitely in my top 3. And then also Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is also kind of dark, like I said, more philosophical, but also more like a coming of age story as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more lighthearted, like I mean it's in the name, but brotherhood, like, you know, you got these two brothers obviously on a quest to like accomplish something, and then along the way, you know, they meet. It's like a quest. They meet friends.
Yeah.
They overcome hardships. Like it's like you said, a coming to age, like very, very fulfilling, like a fulfilling anime, I would say.
It was lighthearted, but there was like it could be dark too.
Yeah, well, it's dark because
No,
of
for sure.
It's dark because of like the whole, obviously, like what it revolves around, right?
Yeah.
Without giving away too much in case people haven't seen it, it's just like what it revolves around alchemy and what you have to give, right? The concept of like equal matter, right? Like you got to,
Yeah.
something, you can't create something from nothing, so it gets dark in that aspect. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and then the third one, Hunter x Hunter, definitely at first it tricks you as well. It's kind of like, oh,
That one, it was really hard to get into because I know what you're about to say. It's like a anime for kids at first. You're like there's like the opening scene is like just very lighthearted. Like you said, day to day. This fool's fishing. Not to give like any spoiler, but he's like fishing. Like there's nice music in the background. The birds are chirping, and it's all like, what am I watching? Like my 5-year-old should be watching this. And then it gets in. It gets.
yeah, but definitely don't judge it. Definitely watch it. I believe that Hunter has some of the best arcs in anime, for sure. Like Chimera Ant arc, Greed Island. Well, no, actually, Greed Island was whatever. The one that really my favorite one was the what is it? The Phantom Troop. The Phantom Troop arc.
I've never seen Hunter.
You never seen Hunter?
No.
Oh god.
I'm not at that arc. I'm not at that arc yet. I'm barely on like episode.
You haven't
50.
finished it?
No, bro.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's because Boruto and all these other ones have been taking over my life.
Okay. All right. Well, definitely those are my top 3. So I mean, do what you want with that information. But I've watched, like, I would say a good list of anime. I know people watch like 200-300 or whatever. But
I'm not on Manny's level, but I would say my top 3 for sure is Naruto Shippuden, Attack on Titan, pending how it ends, because that one's just fucking amazing.
so before you keep going, who's your favorite character on Attack on Titan right now? Because you already said Itachi for Shippuden, but who's your favorite character for Attack on Titan right now, where it stands?
That's really tough, but it's gotta be. I don't know why.
Erwin.
I liked Erwin, but no, it's got to be. It's tough. You just put me in a real. You put me in a predicament.
All right, we'll come back to that. What's
Okay,
your
yeah,
third one?
because if I say it, I'm gonna have to stick to it, and I don't want to say it prematurely.
I mean, the show's not over, so you can change. You can change. The show's not over.
I often prematurely do things, so a lot of premature stuff. So I'm gonna hold on to that. I'm gonna hold on to that before I just spit out some words.
All right, the third one.
Okay, third one. It's just Demon Slayer. I love it so much. The animation, the plot, like it's just amazing. But I mean, it's probably tied because like I've said now too, Naruto Shippuden's like kind of like not old but not new. But I've said some really 2 new ones because JJK is really up there. But like if I really wanted like of all time, I mean it's Dragon Ball Z top 3.
Okay.
I'd say Demon Slayer is kind of tied for Dragon Ball Z.
Who's your favorite in Demon Slayer?
Nezuko.
Nice. And then what about what was the other one? You said
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z. Who's your favorite in Dragon Ball Z? The whole
I
universe.
mean, I can go basic and say Goku because this fool like surpasses every fucking limit that he's fucking put in front of. But if you really want to talk like real, I would say my favorite only because like I really grew up like I just love the way that he could have been the best fucking character, but he did wrong. Gohan. I mean Gohan like and his whole like the way that before Dragon Ball like GT and all that, which was a different spin, right? It wasn't actually under the main writer, but like before Dragon Ball Super and all that, like if I feel like Gohan like had a really good arc and his progression and his character arc throughout the whole show, he could have been the best character.
Oh,
like,
Gohan during Perfect Cell arc.
Exactly, Perfect Cell arc, bro. When he finally reaches
That Perfect Cell OST, someone make a beat out of that.
Oh man. Anyway, so
Metro Boomin.
I'd say Gohan. He's just badass. Like back when he had the short hair. And like,
short hair blonde Gohan. Yeah.
Oh, dude, that was a fucking badass. I used to masturbate to that, to those fight scenes. It'd be like
Figured. What about you, Paul?
All right, Paul, top 3.
Top 3, Naruto for sure.
Wait, Naruto or Naruto Shippuden?
Well, I mean Shippuden, I guess. But
well, you got to be specific because
He's talking about as a whole. He's talking about as a whole.
the
He
whole.
means
Okay, I agree. Okay.
Well, like Naruto, I grew up on that, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Naruto and then transitioning to Naruto Shippuden. Like,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah. So Naruto, Attack on Titan, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it hasn't ended yet, but like, you can't.
I feel like they're gonna
you-
do it justice, so I could say it's top 3 already.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you
know.
can't deny that they had like the storytelling, even if like the ending isn't great, like the
The
storytelling.
way they led up to it,
Yeah.
like
was
dude,
just mind blowing.
I agree with you.
I never
would-
felt so much emotion like in a show.
I feel you, bro. After every episode, I'd be texting this fool like, "What the fuck?"
Asayama is the CEO of Plot Twist.
yeah.
I would be like, "Manny, what the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah." He'd be like, "Yeah, just keep watching. You think you know what's going on? You don't." And I'm like, "Wait, I still don't know what's going on. It's already season 3." He's like, "You don't know shit."
It really
crazy
be like
thing-
that. It really be like that.
Bro,
Bro,
but
they have
the
like
crazy
80
thing-
episodes in.
The crazy thing is that he gives it to you. Like he gives you everything, but
Yeah,
you
he
just
does.
don't.
You just
like,
don't know what
just
they're
don't
looking
know,
at.
yeah.
Without the context, you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's how
agree.
life is. It like great art imitates life, and that's why I really fuck with AOT because it like all I don't want to ruin it, but like obviously at the newest season 4, just imitates like there's so many like mirrors of like real life and like obviously like World War II Germany is like a theme and like just you know what I'm saying like it like real art imitates life.
Or opposite, or life imitates art.
Shut the fuck up.
All right, bitch.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it hits heavy. Honestly, like AOT is really good. If they do it, I don't know. I kind of have beef with like how it ended, and I don't want to spoil. Just a little bit
From the manga, how it ended
from the manga. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, if it follows the manga, the show's gonna end also like that, unless they change it,
That'd be
which
crazy.
I wouldn't be opposed to. Maybe.
All right. Well, we got to make sure this video.
We're gonna have a whole nother video, probably like 30-minute, where we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna have everybody catch up on the manga, and we'll go into the AOT ending.
and
We'll get my feelings
like
off.
I said at the beginning, like we'll get into like this is obviously broad, very
This is an introduction to the rest of our
introduction to all the
anime.
animes and what we're interested in and like getting it all out there. But we will do like specific animes going in depth. Spoiler alert! So for those who have already seen it and who are on track, and it's not going to be for beginners. So yeah, like that'd be dope. Yeah. But yeah, all right. What's the third one?
Third one's tough, like, cause those
I
ones
have never heard of that anime.
Tough.
No, well, I mean, those two I was just obsessed with, but like the third one, I'd have to say maybe Death Note or maybe.
Okay, you pulled one out of left field.
Yeah, I just really like that one. Like I was sucked into that.
If it's on your top 3, I'm sure you hated what they did with the movie.
Oh, dude.
The
movie was
live
garbage.
action?
The live action.
No, we don't talk
Fucking-
about live action. Live action.
When they
Garbage.
try to do live action reenactments of animes, it fucking pisses me off.
Even Avatar: The Last Airbender is an anime, and they did live action was M Night
Bro,
Shyamalan.
how are you gonna fucking bring that up right now when you know how fucking passionate I am around that fucking Slumdog Millionaire Avatar? Fucking like, no disrespect, I'm not being racist, but like, why?
No, he was like a Chinese girl.
Yeah.
They weren't fucking Chinese.
No, he was an American for sure.
It was a Slumdog Millionaire. It wasn't. He
Like
wasn't
all of the
Indian.
fucking all of the Fire Nation
They're
was
like white
like fucking
boys. They look
Slumdog
like
Millionaire.
fucking. They look like a boy band.
Bro, Zuko was fucking Indian, bro.
Yeah. he was-
Zuko.
Yeah.
Zuko was Indian.
Zuko was Indian.
Like all the whole Fire Nation was Indian. I
Yeah.
don't know what their fucking
Oh, yeah,
intent
they
was.
made them all, like,
they made all
races,
they
yeah.
made all the Indians the bad guys. Like what the fuck was the point of that?
I don't know if I even got
And
that
all
far
the
into
white
movie,
people
I'm
were
not
from
gonna
the
lie to
Water
you.
Tribe. Like
Yeah, I'm not.
and the
I'm
white
not
people
gonna
were
lie
the
to
good
you.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The whole movie, like
Hollywood's
as a whole.
on some bullshit.
What the fuck was that? If they ever pull some bullshit like that again, I'm gonna fuck M Night Shyamalan in the fucking ass.
That's the thing is that what I think what happens is that why live action never works is one, it's not meant for it. Two, Hollywood gets involved, and Hollywood is just fucking
Yeah, it's so
cringy
political
at first.
and
Yeah.
you know what? Like, I felt like the Avatar that played Aang, right? Well, sorry, the actor that played Aang, he didn't have enough emotion. That little kid was whack. He was a little pussy.
They should have had Jaden Smith.
I mean,
playing
Aang's like a little weenie boy because he's a little airbender. Like, don't hurt nobody. I'm a vegan, whatever. But like the actor was even worse. Like, this fool looked like he stop.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, M Night Shyamalan,
That-
bro. Just stick to your horror movies, wherever the fuck.
it's not even horror. He doesn't make horror. It's like suspense.
Yeah,
The
whatever.
storytelling, and then even the CGI, bro.
The
Like,
CGI was
fucking
terrible.
Yeah,
Oh
see,
my
just
god.
stop with the live actions. Honestly,
Yeah, please don't do that.
if I can make a suggestion to the anime world, if anybody's watching this and you like have some pull or you guys like have any type of get them involved with us, we need to set something up. You guys
Take
need
a
to
note out
start.
of Demon Slayer's fucking book. Sorry, go ahead.
What the fuck? Okay, look.
Well, like how they made a movie in animation.
Oh yeah, they killed it. The movie
Yeah,
killed it.
But anyways, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, go ahead.
No. For
What's
sure.
your message?
No, what I'm saying is, stop with the live actions and start giving the
Absolutely.
fans what they want. We want pay-per-view fights where you do pay-per-view, and you're gonna do fights between different characters from different anime universes. So the first one you should do is Gojo from JJK versus Makima from Chainsaw Man. We want to see that fight animated, and we're gonna pay for it. Pay-per-view, sell it out like if it's Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul or some shit.
that
Hour-long fight. Hour-long fight.
That's all right.
Tell me
That
that
one
one.
came out of left
I'd
field, but
watch it.
I would
Imagine
watch
if you
it.
could
Yeah.
imagine if they did a 30-minute animated Itachi versus like somebody else from another universe. Full length fight. Like went death match. Someone had to die. There had to be a winner. And it was just
Wow.
animated by the two best anime studios right now, like Mappa and whoever else.
Okay.
Well, like Itachi versus Gojo. You wouldn't tell me you wouldn't pay for that pay-per-view? Not even as much as a
and-
UFC fight, like $20, $20
First of
for
all,
pay-per-view.
I would do more than pay for that. I would do some very disgusting things, even if I couldn't pay for
Yeah,
it.
he's shameless. I get it.
Shameless, but I like the fact that you said Itachi versus Gojo because it goes so well. Because Itachi's
Yeah.
master of genjutsu, and Gojo's got his whole what is it called when they do their expansion jutsu. I mean their expansion.
Well, yeah. So Itachi, it would be a fair fight because Itachi has genjutsu
And-
and then Gojo has an infinity.
Yeah, the infinity expansion.
So it'd be like
Domain expansion. That's what it's called.
domain, and he can do a domain expansion.
yeah.
So it'd be. That's what I'm saying. Like it'd be like who wins? Like how would they get out of this?
And then oh my god, that should be sick.
Yeah.
You just you're like, yo, whoever's got pool, make that shit happen. I'll fucking pay.
No,
probably
no. Hit us
probably
up.
upwards of $40.
Yo, hit us up. We'll set it up. We'll help you set it up. We want a piece of this.
Oh yeah. And
For
if
sure.
you need,
This is our idea. We've seen this shit.
and if you need
Don't
like
be fucking
the
stealing our
actors in the
ideas.
background that like put that shit on that like make the animation go like how they do with
We'll
like
host it. We'll comment on it.
I'll fucking start fighting and judo chopping bitches. You know what I'm talking about? Like when they make like games and stuff, like they put the
Games?
stuff on the people that actually like mimic the animations and stuff.
Oh,
that's
I
how
know
they
you're
get
talking
like
about.
that.
Oh,
The
watch they fight each
fluid,
other and shit.
the fluid movements. That's how they actually get it. Like human.
No, but like for real, like on some real shit, like if they just animated some fights between like some heavy hitters in different universes, I feel like they would be able to sell that.
like Goku versus
Just and have or not even pay per view, just have it come out in theaters. Just sell it for like one weekend.
like
See how
Goku.
much money you make.
Yeah, Goku versus like the top one demon.
Goku versus Satima from One Punch Man.
Nah. Dude,
do you mean nah, bro?
No, I said, oh, that'd be sick.
Oh,
Yeah. Whoa, while we're on One Punch Man, I'm fucking upset. Whoever the writer is for One Punch Man, why the fuck haven't you put out season 3?
well, they went on a hiatus for season 2, so it took so long for season 2 to come out
I know, but
because they changed production studios.
okay, but what the fuck is stalling? COVID's over.
I don't know.
Get
Yeah,
the fuck back on your grind.
They gotta make it perfect.
I know, but
they hard workers in Japan, man. Don't sleep on them.
I know, but I'm just so pissed off because like I really got into One Punch Man, and when I saw it was only 2 seasons.
Read the manga.
I feel like that's spoiling it for myself. And you know I can't read.
Yeah, I mean,
motherfuckers can't read out here, kid.
But yeah. So we got through all our favorites.
All right.
What do
now
you
least favorites? At least one. Like what anime like is detestable? Sickens you.
Sort of.
I mean, there's a lot of weird anime out there, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna go here and just start trashing anime because there's a lot of anime that I don't like that other people like. It's just not my cup of tea.
Anime because it's someone's art. Shut up. Just fucking pick one, bro.
I mean, have you seen the animes where like Boku no Pico? Go watch that.
Oh no.
No.
Boku no Pico. Okay, yeah, go watch that and you let me know.
There's some trash ass anime about a hamster. Fuck that one. That shit's whack.
I don't know. There's a lot of. I'll plug in some good ones if you guys already been watching anime and maybe you have some like low. These are like some low key anime that.
Promise Neverland season 1.
Yeah, Promise Neverland season 1. Just stop at season 1.
Yeah, don't watch season 2. Just stop at season 1.
Stop at season 1. Read the manga. You're good.
Yeah.
Or just stop at season 1 if you really don't want to read.
Yeah, that fucking plot for season 1's amazing.
Some low key ones that if you've been watching anime for a little bit but aren't really into it, that I like that are more down my lane is like Paranoia Agent. Paranoia Agent's a little bit older. It's like 2010, 2012. It's like suspense horror.
Oh Lord.
Parasite.
2010's old.
Well, these kids, bro, they be noticing. They're like, this looks old. Like, bro, get the fuck out. I'm telling you, bro, these 18-year-olds. Yeah. But Paranoia Agent, Parasite's really good. That one.
Wait, is that the one where that has the meme where the fucking his dick's glowing? Yeah, I've never seen that.
What?
Like his dick's glowing. Is that from that anime?
No,
like,
his dick never comes out.
Well, not his actual dick, but it's glowing through his pants.
Oh yeah,
it's like a blue glowing thing, and there's like an anime, and it was like when.
Nah, don't let him ruin this. Just check this shit out. Parasite is dope. I promise you, the character development is top tier.
Okay.
Like
it reminds me of Yu Yu Hakusho though. Honestly, Parasite reminds me of Yu Yu Hakusho.
Just because
the character development of him. Like the way that
the character development.
Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, of how he actually becomes like kind of like his life changes overnight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it reminds me of you.
Also, what Paul was saying, Death Note.
Yes,
Death Note obviously isn't slept on. People are on it.
Oh yeah, it's in his top 3.
Yeah, for sure. Death Note's very good. Death Note's one of my favorites for sure. But it's more like a psychological, which I like. It makes you think. We mentioned
one that we didn't go in depth about, but a Devilman Crybaby.
Devilman Crybaby, definitely. If you like that dark, like that's definitely the type of lane too. Devilman Crybaby. If you're ready to cry, it's definitely hits you. And then I think I was gonna think about. I forgot whichever one I was gonna say. Yeah, if it comes back to me, I'll mention it. But there was one more I was gonna bring up that was like low key, pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, if we gotta also talk about like older ones too that like you guys need to fucking appreciate. Yu Yu Hakusho. I know I keep saying it, but it's
let
one
us
of the
know in the comments
greats.
if you guys want us to do like we'll do some retro ones. We'll throw out there.
Inuyasha, Bleach.
Yeah, Bleach is coming back.
Oh, Bleach is coming back. Sick.
Oh, that's what I want to do. So before we wrap this up, some ones that are coming up that I'm excited for that are coming up in the next year or two. Chainsaw Man just dropped their trailer. If you have a chance, read the manga. So you know, and then just watch the anime when it comes out. It comes out in October or November. So like right after Halloween, I believe, it's gonna come out. So the beginning of November, that one's gonna be a rival, I think, to JJK. It's gonna be right up there. Mappa's producing it. Fucking Mappa's goated.
Great also, animation coming out of there.
Vinland Saga season 2. That was what I was gonna mention. Vinland Saga. So it came out. It got slept on because it came out the same time as Promised Neverland and Demon Slayer. This came out the same season. It got real slept on. It's on Amazon Prime. Go ahead and check that out. Thorfinn, the main character, is easily. I read the manga. Easily one of the best main characters for sure. His character development is gonna be top tier as well. So definitely season 2. You guys aren't ready for season 2, first of all. And then
what is it about?
The rest of the series, Vikings. Is it like
regular?
That's all I'm gonna say. What do you mean regular? They don't have powers or humans.
Yeah, okay.
It's Vikings. It's like it's like I guess more historical than like other animes I watch. I guess.
Okay, there you go. That sounds pretty badass.
It's sick.
I mean,
definitely watch the first season.
Vikings are badass. I mean,
the first season's really good, but I'm just saying the second season's about to be dope, and then the rest of the anime.
okay. I'm gonna have to hop on that. I've heard my sister talk about it in the group chat a couple times.
For sure. Yeah, we'll definitely have Jade on. Come on, she'll talk some more about this stuff too.
She'll put us all to shame.
We'll get the younger generation's view on stuff.
Younger generation. Let this man speak for himself. I'm part of the younger generation, y'all.
Nah, but like we're like millennials, and she's like Gen Z, right?
I don't know.
I think so. Yeah.
I don't know what the cutoff.
I'm telling you, I'm starting to see the difference because I when I hang out with these kids, they're different, bro. They're not like it's not like hanging out with like Jazzy and her friends. You know what I'm saying? Like Jazzy and her friends are more towards our type. Yeah. They're more like.
That's true.
Like they were telling me like, oh, why do you? I was telling them the other day that I couldn't watch an anime because the Wi-Fi was acting up for a little bit. And they were like, why don't you just screen mirror it to your phone and use this app and use this VPN? I was like, well, chill the fuck out, bro.
Use a VPN.
Yeah, they were like, oh, like if it like they're like, oh, we just do, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I don't know how to do all that shit. I don't got time. I don't got the time or energy for all that.
No, I'm just kidding. I do know the difference. I just don't know like the actual cutoffs. Like I think I am millennial, but you're right. Like I can't fuck around with these Gen Z motherfuckers.
They're just on some different.
But
shit,
I respect you guys.
Oh, y'all suck. I'm just kidding.
I definitely feel like they're more, as a generation, they're more introverted and more like.
Manny, we have 6 viewers and we just lost 4 of them.
They're what you call digitally native. So they're more used to being on in the digital world than in the real world, as compared to us. Like we grew up playing outside in cul-de-sacs. We grew up kind of like at the same time as the internet. Like the internet was nowhere near where it is now, as opposed to them. The internet was already a strong force when they were young. So the internet has been a strong force in their life since they were babies. So you could just see the difference. Yeah, there's a big difference.
We are in a digital age.
But they definitely communicate in a different way, which is pretty cool. But that would be a whole other discussion. We'll have a whole other discussion on Gen Z one day.
All right, well, I feel like that wraps it up for anime. We really appreciate you guys for sticking with us through this thing. We really enjoyed it. Stay tuned for when we go in our in-depth discussions about each of these different animes, and comment below. Let us know which animes you guys want us to talk about.
For sure. And if you guys are interested in us seeing, like, we can comment during, like, we could watch animes together that we've never seen. If you guys put any recommendations, we can do commentary, whatever you guys want.
Oh yeah, and if you guys definitely got animes that we haven't heard about or we haven't talked about, put us on game. We love to watch some new animes. But if you put some trash ass ones on there, we gonna call your ass out.
Yeah, don't be putting no Goblin Slayer, even though I watched all Goblin Slayer and it wasn't that bad, but don't be doing that shit, man.
Don't be putting that fucking hamster one that I said was whack.
You know what we should do is we should watch Attack on Titan and podcast at the same time.
Streaming like new episodes.
Oh, and like our reactions.
If you guys are interested in that, put something on the comments.
I'd probably walk away with a boner.
When Aaron with his shirt off and shit.
Oh wait, we never came back to my favorite character.
The character Peak. Okay, I don't know if this is a popular or unpopular opinion, but Peak. If she would have been born.
Yeah.
If she would have been born.
She's highly intelligent.
With Eren and Mikasa, like grew up with them as friends, like Armin did, the show would have been over a long time ago. Everything would have ended smooth. Also, if Erwin didn't die and Armin would have died, the show would have been over as well.
Oh yeah,
they would have wiped everybody out.
Yeah, Peak is fucking intelligent and smart as hell.
Erwin would have took Eren and been like, "Look, we need to wipe these motherfuckers out now." And Eren, they wouldn't have told Levi or nobody. Yeah, they just would have done it themselves.
He had the balls to definitely do that.
They would have.
But they saved Armin.
Erwin would have started. No, I'm not gonna keep going. Actually.
Anyway, so just to just to get back to that, so my favorite character is Levi. He's just a badass. He's fucking awesome, sick ass fool.
Hell yeah, Ackerman.
He's a man of few words. Well, opposite of me.
He's a.
Oh, that whole speech.
He's a legend.
With the second beast, when he fought the beast titan.
When they all die, that speech that he gives them.
Wait, Erwin or Levi? What are you talking about? Oh, the speech that he gives Erwin.
No, Levi.
No, go give up on your dreams and die.
And when in the forest, when Levi versus Beast Titan part 2, that whole
season
dialogue,
4, yeah, he was like, "What did you not think I would not kill my friends or whatever?"
Yeah.
Oh, that was sick, dude.
Yeah, that was sick.
That was like chills.
He was like, "Do you know how many friends I've already killed?" That shit was hard.
Yeah.
That was some cold. Levi's a cold ass motherfucker, man.
Yeah. Bro, fucking sick ass Levi. But anyways, to get back to that before we end, that's my favorite character from AOT. Hands down, complete badass. If you haven't seen AOT, get on it or get the fuck out.
Let us know who your favorite character from AOT is in the comments.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys
later. And if it's
later.
anyone besides Levi, then just don't comment.
All right, later.